Hi, Patrick here, Half Cheetah Will View, and it's Tuesday. And if it's Tuesday, that can only mean one thing. That means it's Library Day. And it is. All right. Last week, as you probably some of you may have noticed, hi Pete. Some of you may have noticed I did not do a library video last week because there was zero at the bookstore at the library. Zero, nothing. I think there was like one thing, and no, just no. This week, I was hoping against hope that would have some stuff, and because this bag sale, which meant you could put you could put anything you can in your bag for $6. Well, a funny thing happened on the way to the forum is while that sale was going on today, the bag sale, last week they also had a media sale where you could spend $1 to fill up a bag, a plastic bag full of stuff. They were selling the CDs and DVDs for a dime. But somebody forgot to tell that to the library folks, and they still had that sale up versus the bag sale. So um, it was better off with me doing the bag sale for 10 cents than it was doing the ordinary bag sale. And that's because there was really nothing there this week. Not really. I got some stuff. I'll show you. I got an upgrade from last week. I got an upgrade, and then I got a couple other things. And yeah, let's get to it. Um, so I did upgrade from last week. Last week I had the DVD version of Super Pets, and this week I got the DVD, the Blu-ray. Everything here you see I got for a dime a piece, 10 cents. Okay, let's see. All right, and the cheetah's causing havoc behind me. I also picked up a series from the early 90s. I remember it ran for a single year. I faintly remember it, and the only reason I remember it is because the star of the series, I remember him because I do believe he did. I want to say he did Unforgiven. I could be wrong about that, but I think it is him. A kid named Jamie Wolvitz. And what I got 17 episodes of a series called White Fang. This was a Canadian syndicated series. It only ran for 1 year, 25 episodes. I don't know why there's only 17 in here. It's for one season. I have no idea. But I did pick it up for a dime, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I also has Lee Grant in this as one of the stars. Has some future stars like Carl Urban's in here, and some other up and coming faces. So yeah, I picked it up for a dime. Looks like the person who donated it, watched one half, and then they didn't get to the second half. I'm not sure if that bodes well for me because normally wouldn't you watch the whole thing? But part one of the 17 has been watched, and the other one is factory sealed. So White Fang, based on the book by Jack London. Okay. All right. Next up, I collected a classic film in good shape, and I picked up His Girl Fridays with Cary Grant and Rosalind Russell. This is a classic black and white comedy right here. I could not help but pick this up. Yeah, I know, Cheetah. The Cheetah's upset. So I picked this up for a dime as well. This is a lot of fun, and this came out on a Columbia TriStar. So this is the original copy. It's not one of those public domain ones with a really crappy transfer. This is from TriStar Columbia, so this is in great shape. All right. Next, I got a factory seal documentary called "A Year in Italy." This is Stephen McCurdy, geographic travel journalist. I guess he is going around visiting Italy for a year, spending a year in Italy, and this is what resulted of it. This looks really, really good, and it's by Questar. Questar does a lot of great documentaries. If you ever see documentaries like this, travelogues or whatnot, look for the back of the DVD or the Blu-ray, and look for Questar because these guys really deliver quality releases. I really like them quite a bit, and I think they're starting to get into some ordinary fare too, like movies and stuff like that. I've seen their name on a couple of movies, but most of the time I always recognize them for being documentaries. Like a lot of the IMAX specials. If you find IMAX, you look back there and you'll see a lot of times they're being produced by Questar. So this is a big one too. This is like 4 hours long. So this is gonna be a fun treat. All right. Next, I went ahead and found a copy of Nope, and I picked that up. So I got all three Jordan Peele movies now. Um, I've heard mixed about this. I heard this is not necessarily a horror film, but more like a Twilight Zone, Outer Limits type of deal, which is good. It was just fine with me. I love that shit. You know me. Someone says Outer Limits or a Twilight Zone, you got me there. So I'm not sure if it's not. I don't think it's straight horror. But we'll take a look at it and we'll let you know what we think about it. It looks good. It looks good. I've heard mixed emotions, so we'll take a look at it and I'll let you know what we think. All right. See, I also picked up. I've been picking these up at the library on the regular, and I'm getting there. There's 12 seasons of it, and I think I've now gotten half of them. And I did pick up season 6 of The Big Bang Theory. So I think I got half of this. My brother Philip told me that I would love this show quite a bit. I like Haley Coco and Jim Parsons. I like those two, Jim Parsons and Haley. They're very cute, and so yeah, I'm a fan of theirs. I've heard so much of good things about this show. It's very funny and witty. So, but yeah, I got 6 of the seasons now. Only 6 more to go. All right, so I got a couple more Blu-rays for you. And that's gonna be it. I got this too. I heard good things from this from the Tochi. The Tochi told me she saw this and she really liked it, and that is Where the Crawdads Sing. So Jennifer told me told us that she went and saw this movie and she really liked it. So it was sitting at the library for a dime. So I decided to like it too. All right. All right, one more. Last but not least, this looked absolutely terrifying when I saw the previews, as we all did. We all saw the previews. We're all going like, "Oh, hell no!" And now I'm sure I'm going to watch this movie and say, "Oh, hell no!" But the movie I'm talking about is this year's Fall. Yeah, yeah, like never. I'd rather take my chances swimming off of Amity than going on this. Yeah. But this looks pretty damn good. I really heard a lot of people talk about it, but I didn't before it came out. But I didn't really hear anybody talk about it afterwards. So I'm not sure what that means, other than maybe it's not so good, maybe it's too CGI. I don't know. I didn't hear very much after it. I heard people talk about it beforehand when they dropped the trailer, but not so much afterwards. The last movie was like that, where I got a lot of hype, and then I got crickets afterwards. Was The Green Knight. Everybody was talking about The Green Knight. Came out, nobody's talking about The Green Knight. Well, except for me. I was me in the corner cackling because I knew that was going to happen. Um, so this movie stars Grace Carolyn Curry, who I've never heard of, Virginia Gardner, and the comedian or Negan, Jeffrey D. Morgan. So yeah, this looks terrifying. I might have to cue this one up sooner than later. This looks good. All right, so that's it for the library. Not too much, like I said. It was a pretty lean haul considering for a free bag sale. I might zip over there a little later to take a look, because I do think that the library is starting to put out some stuff after us early people go out, I think they save some stuff in the back for the regular folks, and I hope they are doing that. We don't need to snag up everything that they offer. I feel really bad about that. In fact, I will be taking back my DVD copy of Super Pets and redonating it for somebody else to get because, you know, it's just the right thing to do. All right, that's it for us. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, I do this every Tuesday, provided I have something to talk about. Um, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell, and then leave a comment down below. Tell us which movie or TV show here intrigues you, that you've watched, that you've seen, that you want to see. You know, all that jazz. Tonight, Tuesday, we will be talking to film director Brandon Slago, whose brand new movie, The Battle of Saipan, is debuting this week. This is a true, based on a true story. The Battle of Saipan was a battle in the Pacific War during the World War II. It happened in 1944, and it's a terrific battle. And I'm looking forward to seeing the film. Early reviews have been pretty strong, so I'm very, very anxious to see what Brandon did with it. He's a terrific human being as well as being a hell of a director. So that will be tonight at 8 o'clock. You will be you'll be hearing from me because I'll be doing some promotion for that. All right, and again too, if you real quick, since I got you here, since I got you a captive audience. If you get a chance, go back and rewatch our interview, or if you haven't watched it yet, you could either watch or listen to our interview with comedian ventriloquist April Brucker. Tremendous lady, tremendous talent. Had a lot of fun talking to her last night. You have to see it to believe it. It's awesome. Definitely needs to be seen, and I hope that you do. And leave a comment down below for that. All right. That's it for us. We will talk at you soon. Peace.